Welcome to another episode on our channel. And I got something, was it a couple days ago, 3 days ago or so? And it is for a customer, pieces of it are for a custom. And I'm going to guess that the box is in pretty darn good shape because this box looks like it's going to be a lot bigger than the box that would have come with the order. More wrapping and the box. So definitely smaller than the box it was sent in. Wonderful. So box, another box with wrapping, another box. Okay. I get my husband to help me get it out. Oh, wait. I think I know how to do it. I didn't go to college for nothing. All right. It's a Mr. Z horse. So we are back, and of course, here's the horse. I think this is a great looking horse. It's primarily black. There's a little more foam on it, looks like, or pieces of foam. It's stunning. It's it has this kind of mane, in other words. It's fancy. Fancy spancy, as they say. All right. It comes with a saddle that's in two pieces. So this can come off, but I don't really want to take it off. I want to keep it in place. So it does come in two pieces. It's the Equestrian saddle. It comes with a saddle blanket. And it's all black. I don't know why I like black, but I like black. It comes with two pieces that will go underneath the horse. One piece will be attached to the saddle to keep the saddle in place. The other piece will be attached in a similar way to the saddle. So how you attach that, I have another video on the channel if you really want to see all the details to that, is that you have two flaps on your saddle. You got this big flap here, and then underneath it is a small flap. And it may be hard to see, but if I can get my fingers behind it, you'll see two straps there. So you get two flaps, a bigger flap covering another flap, but in the middle are two straps. And one of these elastic straps will attach to one of these two straps here. And then on the other side of the saddle, it'll attach to this corresponding strap on this side. So you can see the two straps here. All right. And then the other strap will attach to the other one on one side and all the way to the other side. So by the time you get done, whoops, got it on backwards here. By the time you get done, you have the straps going all the way around the underside, one strap like this, and one strap like that. That would be over the blanket, of course. And this has a lot of give, so don't be afraid to pull on it. It has a lot of give. The main thing is just to get them strapped in. And it should hold very nicely. On my other Mr. Z horse, it did so. So that's what you would do with the saddle. Then you have to figure out, because there are no instructions with this thing. The first Mr. Z horse I ever got had no instructions. I had to figure it out myself. I've never owned a horse, So I kind of looked at things on the internet and kind of try to figure it out. And I said, okay, this is probably how it works. And the way I figured it out, of course, was just looking at pictures. So here is one piece. It is kind of like a, I don't know, lips. But there's a really thick rounded piece here, a thinner piece here, and then two straps on one side and two straps on the other side hanging down. Take the really thicker piece, the rounded piece, and put that on top over the horse's ears. You can't really see that, but what I did again, one more time, is I took the big piece, thicker piece that's rounded, I just flipped it over on top of the ears and just let it hang. And then you have this piece. Now this piece has a circular rounded piece, that can basically be fairly circular. Has a little piece coming down and then an upside down U, which is really like a T. If I were to take this piece here, just stretch it out, it'd be like a upside down T. And they each have buckles at the ends here and at the ends here. So what you want to do is take the circle part, make sure the U is upside down, hanging down like this. Take the circle part that goes over where the cheeks are on the horse. And what you will do is you'll take this strap on that piece. I can show you this strap here, right? This top strap right here, top strap. And this will go to the first strap that is hanging down from the ears. And then this strap down here, the upside down U, this first strap right here, this first one right here, will go on the second strap hanging down from the ears. And you'll repeat it on the other side. So that's how that goes together. And then the last thing are the reins, and they just have clips. And what you do with the clips, there's the, clips. Sorry, I'm trying to get my bearings here. You would basically attach the clips to these eyelets that are hanging out. One here, and then the reins will be in place that way. So I guess it would be probably fairly intuitive to someone who knows a lot of things about horses, but to me, I just wish it was on to begin with. Anyway, but that's the horse part. And it's going to look good when it has everything on it that it should have on it. Let me take that off for now. So the other set of things that came with this package is a rider's jacket, Equestrian. It has a pair of pants, and the pants are white. Again, a rider's set of pants and a shirt that goes underneath the jacket. It comes with a riding stick and one set of gloved hands and then you have some riding boots that also come with this set. And it's all black. Not all of it. The shirt and the pants are white, but it's going to look smashing with this horse. The final thing in terms of articles of clothing that it comes with is this black riding hat. So this is really, really a cool outfit. And then, of course, then the figure. So it's not X-rated. The figure that the clothing goes on to. All right. So what I'm going to do is put this thing together, and hopefully you'll get a feel for what it looks like as a set. All right. So we'll be right back. We are back, and this set is absolutely amazing. We've got the horse put together, the young lady put together. This horse is definitely outfitted with the mane for equestrian competition. It's got the saddle blanket, it's got the saddle, it's got the bridle, the reins, everything you need for a horse in competition. It's got the gal with the outfit on. And I have to say, they look absolutely wonderful together. Now, the only thing I didn't like about the outfit was that the collar lapel was purple. And so I just didn't like the color. So I used fabric paint to make it black. But what I absolutely adored about the outfit is something I've never seen before. These boots are vinyl or pleather-like material, definitely not leather. But what's interesting is it has Velcro at the top and Velcro at the bottom. And in between, there's a zipper. So you can take the Velcro off at the top, zip it down, take the Velcro off at the bottom, zip it down even further, and get that foot in very easily with the pants on. So you don't even have to mess with, smoothing out the pants and making sure everything is in place, because once you get that foot in with pants on that are basically like leggings, so they fit snugly on the body, you zip it up, Velcro it at the bottom, and Velcro it back up at the top, and you're done. Very easy. Normally, with boots this high up, you would have to use hot water or a hair dryer to warm the boot up so that you could literally get that foot into the boot. So this is the first time I've ever seen that sort of thing. This is a Mr. Z set. So wonderful innovation, wonderful idea. And that, kind of one of those things you go, why didn't anyone ever think of that before? So anyway, that's very nice. It makes it very functional and easy to get on in terms of those boots. So she's got white leggings, a white shirt on, a riding jacket. She's got a riding helmet on. She does come with all sorts of other hands I didn't show you, but she does come with the gripping gloved hands. I mentioned that before. So if you want her on the horse holding the reins, you're good to go. She has the riding crop stick, whatever you want to call it. I personally wouldn't pose her with something like this. I don't like the idea of tapping a horse. Even if you do it lightly, I don't like that idea. But anyway, so here she is next to her horse. She looks great. Everything matches and lines up nicely. So what we'll do is we'll get close-ups from bottom on up. We'll try to figure out if we can do it simultaneously with her and the horse, or if we need to do it individually, but we'll be right back. Of course, the horse does not need a stand, but it has whitish, grayish puffs and a little white at the bottom. You've got the riding boots, the very unique riding boots. Like I said, have a zipper and Velcro at the top and bottom. You might not be able to see any of that, but it's a wonderful innovation. As we go up, you'll see her riding pants. You'll see the stirrup. You'll start to see the saddle come into view, saddle blanket. You'll see her jacket, her white shirt on. the black part near the shirt is the stand holder. And then, of course, her head and the riding helmet. And on the horse, you see now, of course, the bridle and the reins. So we are back, and we can't get them both on the rotating tray at the same time, so we'll just do it this way. But this horse is outstanding. It's beautiful. It's a Mr. Z horse. And apparently, equestrian competition can be traced back to 680 BC with chariot races in the Olympics. And in more modern times, started in 1912 in the Olympics. So here's the horse, and it's basically almost a carbon copy, other than the pose, in terms of what you see on each side. So what we'll do now is get a close-up of the head of the horse so that you can see the details and the facial features of this wonderful, wonderful animal. We'll be right back. So here's a close-up of the two. We'll just kind of rotate the horse just a touch. Yeah. And we'll go back. And then we'll take a look at the young lady next to the horse. We'll be right back. So here's a close-up of the head sculpt with the hat on. And it's a pretty good head sculpt. I don't have the hat strapped on. This is going to become a custom for somebody, and I'll be changing the head out, and the horse out too. So, all right, so we'll be right back. So here is a custom horse I made. Now I was trying to get a little more dappling on the horse, but every time I tried it didn't seem to come out. If you look really closely in real life, you can see some of the dappling, but it's not as vibrant as I hoped it would turn out. But I do have a different saddle blanket, and I need to put on a Western saddle horn, and I think we'll be okay with this horse. So we'll just kind of go around so you can see this horse from all sides. I think I'm going to have to move this horse out of the way to make a full rotation. Yep, she almost got knocked over. And the other thing I'll be doing is adding a different head to this figure right here. She's got braids on, dark brown hair, and I think she'll look actually a lot better than this one does. So anyway, really pleased with how things came out, except for the dappling on the horse. Didn't like that part, but anyway, so we'll be right back. So here's the Equestrian set from Mr. Z, and that includes the horse, all the tack, the outfit, the body, the head, and the helmet, and so forth, the different sets of hands, and these wonderful boots. This is the custom I've made for someone, and the head that I will put on this figure. Now I'm going to have to cut the bangs back, but she has braids. I'm debating whether this hair needs to be darker or not, but we'll figure that out. So anyway, here's one last look at what we've been able to do recently, what we've been up to recently. I hope you like what you've seen. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.